Okey, apa-apa pun, selamat datang ke perlombaan Drift KBS 2025. Alright, untuk briefing pagi ini kita ada judge dan juga steward, assistant steward daripada MM, iaitu Cik Roslan dan Cik Shiraz. Okey, kenalan. Ini kita punya steward daripada MM. Alright, nanti saya akan pass mic untuk mereka, dan juga belakang saya tu, belakang awak semua ada doktor yang akan merawat awak. Okey, and then nanti saya akan pass mic ni untuk Abang Huzai untuk brief dan cakap sesuatu sebelum kita punya juri yang akan bercakap terms yang ada di dalam whiteboard.
Alright, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Welcome to D1GP Malaysia, ex-NDS, ex-Perubahan Drift KBS. Alright guys, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the support, and I would like to wish everyone the best. So first and foremost, again, steward from MAM is Abang Lan and Mr. Siraj. So any complaints, you guys can look for them regarding the event. And then for our Chief Marshal is Abang Simut, and our COC is Majat. And of course, I'd like to welcome D1GP BP, which is Mr. Saita-san. Maybe he would like to give some speech.
おはようございます。おはようございます。Good morning。今日から、本番です。ぜひ楽しんでいってください。私から以上です。
Alright, so the competition starts today, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Alright guys, so let me just again Majat angkat tangan sikit. So this is COC for today. Okay, so Tengku Boy is our start marshal. Starting line. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna pass the mic to Mr. Robbie so that the judges can refresh whatever was mentioned yesterday for today's qualifying. Thank you guys.
Check 走行の前にコースちょっと修正してます。確認しておいてください。
Alright, so before you guys get into the check runs or the practice runs, make sure you go over the track. We did make a few changes. Just remember, go over and watch the track. Just make sure you know where the 4 zones are, and make sure you know the layout because there's lines kind of everywhere in the middle of the track.
あとフィニッシュライトも、パイロン置いてます。これも確認してください。
And yesterday they didn't have the cones on the finish line area, so there's no line there physically, but you can see the cones on the left and the right of the track. And also, there was a big cone on the side of the wall where it's kind of the initiation area, but since we talked about this yesterday where there's different speed levels, grip levels, whatnot, so we're not going to dictate the initiation. So we moved that cone, and instead of that cone being there, we moved it to the start line where we have the lead car to the left, chase car to the right. There's going to be the cone in the middle of the track. The lead car has to drive around it. You can't just cut right into the right. So you'll see that during today's practice. Alright, so do you guys have any questions regards to what we spoke about yesterday and right now? since you guys have 2 qualifying runs, we're going to do 2 qualifying runs per class. So the first class is going to do their first 2 runs. You're going to go in order. Of course, it's not going to be back to back. You're going to be in line. You're going to run your qualifying run. After the last person goes, it's going to go back to the beginning of that class. And there is no rules regards to fixing your car or doing any adjustments. If you make your run, if your class starts, you make your run. If something happens to your car, you can't bring your car back to the pits. So you have to make sure that the car is ready to be able to do 2 consecutive runs within your class. If you do 1 run, you need something for your car don't work, that's it. We're just going to have to score you from your first run. And make sure you guys know which group you're in. So when your group starts, you have to be there. And I think there's not going to be any changes. They're not going to be able to make any changes. So make sure you're with your group. You're going to be making your 2 runs there. And once you're done with that, you're finished for the qualifier. So, of course, there's going to be a little bit of length between the last outside zone to the finish line. It's kind of long. So if you're starting to straighten, it's okay, but we don't want you to let off and just stop. Just keep going. You're drifting to, and just stay full throttle or whatever you have to do within the safe, style of driving, and go to the finish line. It's not like if we see you straight, we're going to give you, an incomplete or anything. So. If you let off before the finish line, or if you let off anywhere on the track, the style judge is going to deduct because you're not, trying. So keep on trying throughout the track.
One question from William if the tire is in the box, front wheel, but you hit the cone, is there a reduction?
So if you hit the cone, it really depends on your tire placement. So like, let's say if you have a big overhang, we don't want to see cones hit, but if your tire is within, I think I'm not gonna deduct anything as the zone judge. And I know you guys probably experienced this before. We're pretty good. We're not perfect. I'm just going to be dead honest with you. And since Bullseye, he spent all his money on, his clothes and whatnot. No, just kidding. There's not a big production, so there are going to be areas where you may be able to see from where you're sitting, or this person may be able to see from where they're seeing. But we're judging from the camera angles that we have, and also from what we can see on the track. And based off of that, that's what we're going to do. So there may be differences. I've been to many competitions before where somebody has a picture from somewhere else, and they're like, oh, this guy was doing this. Hey, the judges can't see it, the judges can't see it. So we're going to have to only go on what we can see on the track. So just to let you guys know. And make sure we're talking for tandem, but then if you hit that cone, if you're in the lead or the chase, that's going to be pretty much dinged as a tire off. So you're going to get a point deduction because you're going off track. That's supposed to be a divider. We don't want you to run over it, so make sure you don't hit that. And the changes we made is the first inside clip, it was very, very small. So we made it almost like a double size. You guys can probably check that out. Also outside zone 2, we made it way longer, but it shouldn't be hard. It's along the outside line. If you drove yesterday along the outside line, you'd probably be right there. And we made a box for the inside clip 3. And also, pretty much we changed a lot of the track for the better. Outside zone 4, we made the turn where it's not more of a, it's more of a, how can I say it? A shallower line where it's easier for drivers to build a zone instead of you going deep and a hard turn. So it's a little bit more shallower there. So you guys probably be able to see it from up here. And also make sure if you don't see the blocks or the white lines on the ground, there are going to be cones where the zone starts and ends. So make sure you have that in mind. Anybody have any questions? All right, so that's it from us. Good luck to everybody, and also not everybody's gonna make it, I know, but don't worry about that. Just try your best. You still have tomorrow too. Just do your best, and we're looking forward to great driving today.
Okay, thank you. Sebelum itu kita minta wakil daripada M&M. Ada apa-apa nak cakap? Everything semua okey? Okey, Cik Ella cakap semua okey. Agak jangan ada kena penalti. Siap. Okay? All the best guys. Kita bagi yang mulai.
Okay guys, if you look at the time, it's 10:16. So the first group, please line up and queue at the bukit, at the hill. So you go down and queue from there. Alright? So the next group, please pay attention because it's 25 minutes per group. So the next group, 5 minutes before your time, please get yourself ready. The master will call you up, but don't make them call you again because if you miss your group, you miss your group. Okay? Thank you guys. Good luck, everyone. Let the best man. Okay, group photo. Sorry, group photo.
Okay, racing suit, zip full. Okay, the all drivers, first session, second session, and third session, get ready from now.